this little rant, this mini rant I'm on. Boston Bruins were the best team in the league for the first 90 days of the season. The Edmonton Oilers have been the best team in the league for the last 82. 13-2-1 since they made the move and brought in Matthias Ekholm, or since the trade deadline, I should say, since the calendar flipped to January 1, which includes a slump by the Edmonton Oilers. Remember, since the calendar flipped, they had a dry spell in there to start that year. They are third in the NHL tied for second in the NHL with 57 points. They sit alone in second in points percentage. Only the Bruins have more. It's just been an unbelievable run for this team. And I know there were some points where it was kind of like, it got hairy for a little bit, you know? But on a whole here, they're looking like a legitimate Stanley Cup contender. And here's the way they're getting people's attention. Over the weekend, it's my dad's 60th birthday today. Happy birthday,
my
dad Ross. We threw him a nice surprise party on Friday night. He had some friends over, and they were just, hey, Tyler, what do you think about the Oilers this year? And my answer was Stanley Cup or bust, more or less. Yeah. And it's not like the most stunning thing to say. You're not a homer at all for saying that. If you look at pundits around the league, this is a team that a lot of people are legitimately picking to go deep. And I'm just saying sometimes expectation or high expectation leads to a high level of disappointment. That can very well happen. But I think we're in for a long run this spring. It feels like, and everything's pointing in the direction of this being a team that has, do I want to say it? I think I will. Team of Destiny vibes.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny you say that. Probably this weekend, to be honest, was kind of the first time all season where I've always believed they can win the Stanley Cup. But this past week, exam week, which they passed with flying colors, by the way, I just marked it on Sunday.
Good job.
They can do it. They can do it. And I truly believe. And if you don't believe, you better start believing. Grab your oil up jerseys and t-shirts and get that belief cap on, because these Edmonton Oilers are legit. And you mentioned a lot of guys there, and even you look at that third layer of scoring too. Yamamoto's been really good recently. Bukestad's had a very positive impact on this team. Warren Fogle, we've mentioned his name a lot more. Ryan McLeod isn't even playing. And you look at the fourth line too, they have nights too where it's Costin, Klim Shady, who we got, Devin Score, and so many nicknames, Derek Ryan. And they're getting it done as well. And obviously not every night, but there's a lot of confidence going through this lineup at the moment, and they're going to be a tough team. And for me, you obviously won the easiest matchup to get to the Stanley Cup final in every round. That's an obvious thing, but the Oilers are the team to beat, and I am, quite frankly, not worried about whatever team they place in the first round anymore.